No, he's the god of thunder. As a frog.
He's worthy. How many frogs do you know that are worthy of
Bro,
wielding
that's
the
such
power
a cool
of Thor?
concept. A frog being worthy
sure,
of the power of Thor.
No, it's Thor turning into a frog.
Yeah,
By Loki.
Crypto's a dog that has Superman's powers.
It's his own character.
Frog is
Frog, it was a spoof on like, what if Loki turned Thor into a frog?
What if a frog was worthy of the hammer?
No, a frog is a worthy.
Yeah,
Thor is worthy, and he got turned into a frog.
It becomes the frog.
Kick Jeff out. Kick Jeff out.
I will kick Jeff out? Alright. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Brother Complex podcast. Here's another Monday with us for brothers. So today we obviously have Anime Court, and on trial is Cecil Steadmen from Invincible. And then we go on to my topic. We're talking about top 5 Spider-Man personas and then just top 5 animals. Overall.
Wait, did you say it's Invincible Court? I'm not going to call it Anime Court.
We're not going to call it Invisible Court. How about we don't change
Well,
things?
no, we're going at Anime Court. Sorry guys, Anime Court, Superhero Court, whatever the fuck you want to call it, motherfucker. So regardless, we're doing anime, superhero, everything that exists, court. Alright, so we're doing kind of a different court. We're doing Invincible Court. Please subscribe, okay? That's part of the I did kind of forget to do that, but no, it's fine. So please subscribe. Also, we have TikTok, Instagram down below, as everyone else fucking does. But we do edit stuff to make it more concise and funnier, so if you want to check us out on those platforms and support us there, it's always appreciated. We do Brothers Word every Friday, which is a fun segment, so do still comment stuff and tune in Fridays. But subscribing here is what goes the longest, because this is where we put our ideas. So with that said, let's start the superhero court. And on trial is obviously Cecil Steadmen from Invincible. We have our defense over there, which is Rafa, our prosecutor, which is this fat shut. We have the jury, which the defense and prosecutor are trying to convince, and then he decides whether it's guilty or not. I'm the judge. I don't even have a Marvel. I use my fucking cock and knife on the fucking table. Just bang that shit.
The balls are just supported in the...
Support. So I rather smash my cock against my nuts for the time. So with that said, the trial is in session. So Cecil, I'll start as a judge with some of the crimes. He is known to hire criminals, knowing that a criminal is changing human anatomy, was borderline torturing people. He's also known to manipulate his coworkers to the point that his best mate, second hand, was a robot and bro didn't even know. He's a professional rage baited Omni-Man.
He also cracked Debbie.
And
Why is Julie making up stuff? You're not Julie.
He actively threatens superheroes with his control of his the GDA, of his agency. So I think starting with the biggest thing, let's start going one by one. The biggest thing is obviously him hiring a convicted mass murderer that tortured teenagers and made them into robots. Now, should we start with the defense or prosecutor?
Defense.
Defense, always.
All right, defense.
Cecil's bold. Let's start with that.
No,
bold for a reason. Now, on a serious note, what's the alternative? Jury? Who jury?
Not doing it.
What's the alternative? Leaving yeah, he's a criminal. He experiments on people, but he's good at what he does. What's the alternative? Let him rot in prison? We're talking about a world that's plagued with people with Viltrumites that are 1,000 times stronger than humans. Than anything they can't do anything to Viltrumites, right? So what's the alternative? Leave such a good talent in prison, or let him be under strict supervision where he can't leave unless for like an hour a day and does his work for the government. Where we know that the robots he now makes is on dead people. It's not on people that are alive anymore, right? We have to take into account, yes, I'm not saying...
Objection, that's still desecrating dead bodies.
Objection. You say objection if I'm telling a lie. You can't object something if you just disagree with it.
Yeah, we have been doing that.
Can you shut the fuck up? Am I not right?
I'm missing the gavel.
No.
I never object if I just disagree.
I cannot object if I think
If you
you're
think
chatting
something
shit.
you're saying is incorrect.
Or if you're chatting shit, or if you're like you're going
But I'm not
something
chatting
that's
shit.
irrelevant.
That is relevant. If you was experimenting on people that were alive, that'll be a bigger problem.
But that's desecrating. It's still a crime. They're still desecrating dead bodies.
That's not.
Did they consent whilst they were living? to allow
Objection,
their
objection.
body? You're not.
They did. A lot of them are government, not employees, but agents. They're government agents that he's experimenting on. So they
They're
did
dead people.
Huh?
They're dead people.
Yeah.
Filed by the post-mortem, they're dead people. They did not consent to this. So.
No, but they died because they're like they're agents from well, I forget the name of the agency.
GTA.
It's not. Is it GTA?
Global
GTA.
Defense
From
Agency.
from GTA.
Didn't he make the first Rihanna from the casualties of
Okay.
the Chicago
Okay.
incident?
No.
Like the first set before he made the Invincible ones. I don't know exactly what it is. But you're claiming that they were, government agents
Yeah.
of those dead bodies that consented to it to become Rihanna.
No, I think
Well,
it was,
but I still say that like.
I think it was random mutes.
jury.
Huh?
I think it was random mutes in the
Yeah,
beginning.
jury.
I don't think
Defense
so.
is tweaking.
Okay, you fuck boy. I still think it's like we're dealing with extraordinary forces here, right? And yeah, I'm not saying, but like, what other options do we have?
So after some evidence was introduced, it is believed they used dead bodies of criminals or just unclaimed corpses.
Okay, so that point goes out of the window. You
Come see, come saw.
big boy. So yeah, so jury, that just adds to my point, right? See, it's a hard decision to make. That is a hard criminal. And he had this conversation with Invincible, but they don't have any other choices. You, jury, as Cecil, you telling me deep in your heart, no other choices to protect your planet. You wouldn't have made that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
So
You would have made it. You would have made it, right? That's what. Is that what you? Yeah, what you meant?
Objection. He's trying to make it seem that
I'm
there's
getting
only one
gaslighted.
right option.
I'm just shaking my head.
the jury. I'm not gaslighting.
I'm just shaking my head.
Anyone in Cecil's position would have done that decision. And now tackling the other point of Robert, it's shown in the show, and Cecil grants him that access.
Shut your mouth about Robert. Well, address the
Who's
whole...
Robert?
His second hand.
His second
Donald.
Donald.
Address the point about the Rihanna man that he had just
So,
addressed.
whether or not they were criminals, whether or not they were unclaimed corpses, jury, would you consider turning them into killing machines? Wouldn't be some sort of desecrating the bodies? Did the people whilst they were alive consent to it? If people get really mad if they take an organ to save someone else off their dead body, imagine if they turn them into a fucking zombie. So regarding to that point, I think that's just straight up illegal. That plant keeps scaring the shit out of me. So yeah, I think that Cecil, the big thing about him is
He's
that
a knob.
is the concept of
Isn't in real life, if a body's unclaimed, don't they automatically harvest their organs?
No, that you gotta take if it's for silence. For
No,
science.
but if they don't have any,
Sure, that's illegal.
yeah, you've got to.
what do they do with it then?
There's not a lot
They
of
leave them alone.
unclaimed. There's not a lot of
Leave them alone.
unclaimed
They
bodies
wouldn't-
anyway because
yeah,
we can
I'm not
test
saying there is.
their-
I'm not saying there is.
Like, I'm pretty sure you have to give consent to use for science, whether it's for
your
years.
point, you big boy.
So yeah, big boy, bro can't even fit in the chair.
Brutal.
See,
He broke his old one.
can't get a new one. So yeah, the big thing about Cecil is the concept of using any means. So the ends justify the means. No, the means justify the ends.
Causation means correlation.
No, so the whole concept of the means justify the ends is a big thing in morality. So are you telling me that anything that you do, as long as the outcome is correct, it doesn't matter? So if you say, for example, if you go and you travel back in time, baby Hitler, you have the option to kill him.
Objection, Weeding. Well, you're going to somewhere to bringing fucking Hitler, mate.
Get to your point.
Okay,
quickly.
you're
Get
going
to your
away from
point.
the stick to the
I'll
point.
focus in the world of Invincible. Going back in time to kill baby Omni-Man. Do you think it's a moral decision to do so? Because Cecil would have done it using the prosecutor's thing.
Objection.
For the greater good.
Objection.
Because all
objection.
Cecil's
Objection.
decisions...
You're making a presumption on a decision that he would have made that he hasn't made. So you're saying Cecil would have done it. Has he done it? No. So you're making speculation right there. Speculation.
Okay. Let's tackle a specific... Okay, let's tackle a specific decision Cecil did. Conquest. In
We're
his
moving
fight
from the man then, from the robots. We're moving that from that.
I've already tackled at that point how it's illegal.
How did you tackle that? Because he shouldn't do it for the better of the planet. He should let millions die to Viltrumite instead of making
It's still illegal because they're not consenting to it and they're turning into monsters.
They're
Whether-
unclaimed criminals.
It doesn't matter. It
Why
goes
not
against...
why not use them for the better of the society?
And also, okay, so and that's how I'm tackling that end. Is that you're saying that the Rihanna man, just like you're going to use any other morally questionable decision that Cecil Stedman has done. That it's all about. Is the jury even fucking paying attention?
Send me a note. Jury's hard currently.
Carry on.
Is that the whole thing about Cecil? That
Let me
every
make sure that
action
doesn't post my story.
is that he,
Carry on, I'm listening to
is
you.
that the means justify the end. So as long as the ends is for the greater good. My point that I'm bringing forward, jury, is that with any decision, and that's what I was trying to lead, with any decision that you have, you don't have a crystal ball where you can see the future.
And that's why someone like you is in such a high position.
You
'Cause
can't,
make
judge
those decisions.
You can't judge your own actions
Only he can.
based on a future that you don't know it exists.
What?
So
What are you saying right now? What do you mean a future you don't know it exists?
because you're saying that he's doing this action for the greater good.
The prosecutor is using big words.
Him creating the Rihanna man,
Yeah.
did it lead to a greater good?
Yes.
How so?
Because it actively saved people in the Invincible War.
How-
How about it protected the whole Pentagon?
One,
It's quoted that he said, without them, the Pentagon would have been overrun. How about that? Also, he created them after Omni-Man destroyed the whole of Chicago, not before.
so you're saying it's for the greater good, but the only
Yes.
thing they used for was to protect the elite that were in the Pentagon.
Not the elite. I said protect the world, and I gave the example of a comment that he made in the Pentagon.
Even so, this whole thing of the greater good.
Even so.
Okay.
So you agree?
What about Conquest?
What about
What
Conquest?
about Conquest? Conquest killed a bunch of people in the fight with Mark, just as collateral. Chooses to keep him alive for the greater good, to do research to stop more Viltrumites from coming. What has happened? He escaped.
Conquest.
Ooh, spoilers, didn't know that. Thank you.
He's escaped?
Yes.
Last time I checked, we haven't seen season 3, so we're talking about shit that we haven't seen.
Yeah.
What is this about?
Well, but we know he's alive and arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's arrested. He hasn't
We
escaped.
know it's not going
So
to
he hasn't escaped. So jury, please ignore that fucking
Man,
evidence.
I appreciate the spoilers as well. Chill.
Yeah, it is spoilers. You chud. Because if you want, I can bring stuff from the fucking comics that you don't know about, mate. Anyways.
Do we have some fucking order? Do not
Anyway,
speak to
so
my-
no. Let me speak, maybe.
Okay, so am I not going to get
You
to...
brought up Conquest being in prison, and now I'm going to debate that
Okay.
point. Conquest was the third Viltrumite problem they had on planet Earth, where the Viltrumite came to Earth and they were like, there's nothing we can do about it. They defeated one, and they still know nothing about Viltrumites after years of research on their DNA. Conquest is the only possible way they can get any sort of information about Viltrumites.
Objection. What about the plethora of Mark from other dimensions that they
They all
have,
died.
and they're making?
They all died.
They're literally making Rihanna man.
They're dead, though. They're not alive. You
Yeah.
can't get information out of them.
But okay, so you're claiming that Cecil made the right decision, getting information out of a madman. That's
He's not
Conquest.
mad. How is he mad? Was he insane?
Pull the clip of him fucking hitting dogs on Mark.
That doesn't mean he's mad. He's violent. That's not mad.
No, you're not getting information out of him.
How do you know?
So we're going to get information or not. It's not illegal.
And like
what?
And like,
Keep him there.
Yeah, it's imprisonment. I don't know how it's illegal as well.
and
Good
like
point, Judge.
all of this. Okay, so he did that for the greater good to get information out of it.
Yes.
Where do you see that happen?
That was at the end of the season 2. I don't know what to say about that.
That's the point. You can't
Well,
judge.
that was the
Judge, you're gonna object.
that
No,
was
okay.
that was the point of why he did that.
And then what I'm trying to say is
At
that
this point in time, that just happened.
with any other decision, for example, the Rihanna man wasn't
Going back to Rihanna Man
the
now.
Rihanna man wasn't the reason that shifted the Invincible War.
No, but it saved casualties. It prevented casualties. I mean,
Barely, like
Barely.
one
Okay.
invincible variant took out all of them.
I'm okay.
Donald had
All
to
of
blow
them.
himself
Bro,
off.
Broski's fucking banging the thing on the thing, bro.
Judge,
I feel like you're failing to address the fact that those were real bodies that he was desecrating without any
Well, I haven't.
any.
No,
alarm.
I did in the beginning. Like they're criminals.
can I
They're
talk after? Just
they're
ask something.
unclaimed bodies, right?
No,
Yes.
there are the criminals. It is thought to be criminals or unclaimed bodies, but we don't know actually know.
So they're criminals or unclaimed bodies.
It is thought so, yeah.
Yeah,
So it is
okay.
believed so.
So
Oui.
it's criminals or unclaimed bodies. At that point in time, you have external forces that they can't go even toe to toe against, destroy one of the most popular cities in the US. And you're telling me you find a solution where you can make an army of people that not real life people, they have to sacrifice
They're
their
real
lives.
life people.
Not alive people that have to sacrifice their lives, right? With better durability that can go up to toe to toe with Viltrumites, as we saw when they fought Invincible, and you told me you're not doing it. It's a hard decision, but
I
that's
don't know
why
why you speak to me.
it's a hard decision. But that's why Cecil is the only one that can make it.
Doesn't make illegal though. In terms of how legal
Yeah,
standard.
it doesn't.
Yes, I know, but like I think in moments, I think when the planet's in harm, I think you can surprise.
But he made those before the
Oh,
bombs.
okay.
No, it wasn't. It was after. It was after.
Prosecution, go ahead.
Listen,
Can I just say something before prosecution goes? Let's remember that we've had stuff of Cecil when he was young as well that can be mentioned. That might help one side or the other. Carry on.
yeah, it doesn't. So, regardless of the reason why Cecil makes those decisions, the whole thing is that he's justifiable on doing any sort of evil action to justify the greater good. So he pulls convicted criminals, like Dr. Sinclair. They've murdered multiple people and used actual civilian bodies, not criminals. Dr. Sinclair, before, when he was a villain, used actual civilian bodies.
I said, yeah, but you said criminals plural. He's only gone
Oh,
Dr. Sinclair.
Darkwing was another
Kill
one.
someone.
Darkwing was another one.
Oh, I didn't
So he's willing to use criminals, take them out. So they were sentenced, take them out, give them good lives. Dr. Sinclair.
Objection. Dr. Sinclair does not have a good wife.
He was usually going to the movie
He
shops.
has 1 hour free. It said that for 1 hour he goes to the cinema and then he comes back here under supervision.
That's still more than what he should
No,
ever have.
but you said good wife. I objecting to that.
Okay,
He does
well,
not have
for
a good wife.
torture.
Better
No,
life.
he's in prison most of the time. He's just 1 hour he has free.
He has a better life than he deserves.
That you can make that argument because he's actively saving the planet through his work.
But the thing is, he's not.
He prevented casualties in the Invincible War.
Again, he prevented casualties barely.
Objection.
Again, the only reason that Invincible variant got defeated was because Donald blew himself up.
What are you on about?
Because that
It
Invincible.
is said by Cecil that without the Omni-Man, the Pentagon would have been destroyed, which is the main protective center of the US.
I don't know if that is evidence strong enough to claim that Cecil is justified in every single one of his bad actions.
No, I'm saying it's justified to make the Omni-Man.
Keep going around those men. How are we tackling the fact that he lied to his second-hand owner? And usually, quite often...
You mean Donald?
Does he... Yeah. Not owner. What the fuck am I saying? Donald. Robert, whatever
I was
his name is.
thinking
Donald.
second-hand
and
owner.
not only that, he often sends superheroes into danger, knowing his extreme dangerous situations, and is always threatening Mark.
Do you want me to go first?
Whoever.
You went first last time.
So prosecution addresses why. So you shut the fuck up.
Shouldn't the defense go first, prosecute the attack?
Because how is he going to prosecute because if I haven't made the points yet?
Yeah.
Well, you can say whether that's actually
I guess it's
illegal or not.
If you want to go first, you go.
What was it again?
Or we can start with Donald.
So that is the same. Again, it's tackling the same principle that Cecil stands by. That it doesn't matter what any decision. It doesn't. He bases the morality of the decisions on a predicted outcome from him. Just like he's using the whole thing that he said. It would have been the Rihanna man. Would have been better to have them than not. But then again, that's his subjective perception of the world because his own morality is based on this future that he doesn't know of yet. So every single decision he thinks, I can do anything as long as the outcome is better. So that's why he uses Donald. He just keeps on using people. He uses Mark. He uses Debbie. He invades people's privacy. He constantly breaks the law. He constantly breaks just
speak about Donald, by the way.
ethical dilemmas.
So can I object then? Because he's just fucking lying.
Go on.
Jury, I just want to point out that he made all these points and he just lied under the fucking court of law. It's shown in the show that Donald asked him to wipe his memories because they were too painful for him actually dying over and over again. And he was like, you really want to see him? Here's the password. So you saying that he uses Donald, it's shown, he shows the camera, a videotape of Donald asking him, just wipe my memory.
Did I speak about whether or not it was moral for him to wipe his memories?
No, but you said he uses him, and then you went to the point of the predicted outcome. He just did what Donald asked him to.
But I'm not tackling.
You're not tackling Donald. I thought that's what we were talking about.
Keep it stable.
Jesus Christ. Right. So tackling Donald specifically. Donald died, and did he ask to be brought back? Is his existence now better than it was before?
In what sense?
Doesn't he constantly think that like he saw it? Did Cecil, and I'm asking you, Jerry, did Cecil bring Donald back to just be used as a weapon? Because what else does Donald have? Does Donald have a life outside of his role? He doesn't, because that's all it is.
He knows he's a weapon.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure that to
But
not be able to...
and do you think that is an existence he likes to have?
So you're
Did the real
you're making
Donald...
assumptions. You're making assumptions on what Donald thinks when it's not stated, or he hasn't stated that he doesn't dislike it. For what I see is someone that's proud to protect his country. That's what I see.
protect his country over and over again,
Yes.
suffering.
Yeah. After he
Oh, okay. So you're saying I'm making assumptions. You're making assumptions that he's proud of that.
Okay, but if you're making assumptions, I can make assumptions too, brother. I didn't start with the assumptions.
What about the fact that he
Donald-
multiple times does he Cecil use Mark, manipulate Mark, and send him into danger, even though he's just a
when?
kid?
Not
What do
just
you mean,
Mark.
just like when? He often manipulates Mark
Can we talk about
and lies to Mark. That's why Mark stopped working for him.
Can we talk about, because I started talking about people in general, and then this baboon had to
No.
focus on Donald.
Did he say we're focusing on Donald?
I know, but I want to mention all of the people as
But
well.
that's not this baboon. That's that baboon.
Because it links how he just uses people as means. He sees Debbie as a means to an end, to a greater good. That's why
Yes,
he
she
keeps
is.
her in constant surveillance. That's why she's not allowed to have privacy. That's why there's constant invisible soldiers in her house. It happened, and that's why
But
Donald.
that's not because of Debbie.
that's not because of
That's
Debbie.
because of Omni-Man before, and then Mark,
And-
because
and
he's
his
scared
kid.
of Mark. But who am I to say? I'm Drew.
And his kid.
But it doesn't matter.
does
That's
matter.
not going with what Debbie wants. He's just using her, just like he just uses Mark.
Can I ask you something? How is Cecil using Debbie exactly?
He's using Debbie
Yeah.
when the whole thing with the Omni Kid coming into the picture. So beforehand, he was surveilling Debbie to use her to learn as much as he could about anything related to Omni Man in case he ever returned.
In case he returned, not to learn anything about Debbie. He doesn't care. In the sense of
I know he doesn't care about Debbie, but does Debbie
No,
want?
I'd say they're personal friends, actually.
Does Debbie want to be personal friends?
Yeah, I wouldn't say the French.
After Debbie sees Omni-Man call her a pet, Cecil is there for her.
No, but Debbie doesn't like Cecil because she keeps manipulating and putting Mark
Yeah,
in
Debbie
danger.
doesn't...
Because she keeps...
Yeah, because of that.
Key keeps.
And which we still haven't addressed.
Which I can address, but I haven't had time to speak yet.
Addressed.
So you're talking about him
Mark and
using
Cecil.
Mark
Yes.
and betraying his and not telling him stuff. I think those
And
were the
putting
words
him in
he used.
danger.
Putting him in danger. Mark's a hero. He signed up to
Kid.
go fight danger. Well, isn't he like 17? Regardless.
Kid. You don't
Oh,
think 17-year-olds are
The,
kids?
the team,
He
they're all
shags.
teens, right? Like, but you signed up to be a hero. They had the option to work underneath the GDA, right? You're a hero. You're gonna be put to work in a world where there's so much danger, especially with Viltrumites. You're gonna be put to work. You're gonna be put in situations where you have to risk your life. But that's the reason why you have those powers to do better. Also, you're saying that Cecil lies to him. Mark's a Viltrumite. One of the biggest planet-ending threats was a Viltrumite. So he used Mark's DNA to see if they could find a way to defeat a Viltrumite. But can you blame Cecil?
Whether or not you can blame him for stuff. Again, all of this is because he's thinking of potential futures that haven't happened yet to justify making morally wrong decisions.
If I punch you,
he goes against.
Tiago, If
Full off.
if I punch you 3 times in the throat, are you going to expect a 4th time?
Okay, again, so I can't bring the whole concept of baby Hitler, but you can now make assumptions. Let's stick to the
How's
show.
that an assumption?
Let's stick to the
Jury,
show.
if I smack you 3 times in the fucking throat,
Right.
would you...
Objection.
I don't know. How's that objective?
Whoa.
If something happens...
Get to your point
If,
quickly.
Was that a threat?
if something happens repeatedly, you're going to expect it to happen again. That is not something crazy. And you make preparations for it. That is not something crazy. That's what Cecil does. They're continuous Viltrumite attacks on planet Earth, and you expect them just to not
Yeah,
be
but do
prepared
the
for another.
means justify the ends?
Yes, because...
Hiring a
because,
torturer.
Huh?
Hiring a torturer that
Yes,
literally
because Omni-Man-
manipulated... speaking. That literally distorted teenagers.
Omni-Man destroyed Chicago. Conquest, if it wasn't for Invincible and that specifically almost losing his life, none of them would have stood a chance. And he said that. Anyway,
If it wasn't for Invincible, not for anything that Cecil ever done.
I don't get it. Your point.
What did Cecil do? Okay, the biggest Viltrumite attacks, Omni-Man and the Conquest.
Yeah.
What did all of these morally wrong Cecil decisions, what did they do to stop those? Stop those attacks? Nothing.
Conquest. Well, Omni-Man was the first Viltrumite attack. So I don't know what kind of point that is. Cecil wasn't expecting Viltrumites to be a problem at that point.
It doesn't matter expecting or not.
It doesn't matter.
expecting.
It does. It does. It does. It does matter if you're
Some
expecting
new
people.
evidence has been introduced to the judges. Remembered. What about him actually assaulting Mark
When?
with the
Wait,
sound
with the
thing?
Rihanna man.
Well,
No,
because
with the sound thing
Yeah.
and the Rihanna man.
well,
they were
yeah,
beating
because
his ass.
Mark at that
Teenager
point,
superhero. You think superheroes should get beat up?
superheroes should be beat up. What kind of point is that?
Yeah.
How are you just a fucking point before I smash you with this hammer across
Well,
the face?
think about it. At that point, Cecil had
Oh, shut up, bro. Jerry, that's why you keep your mouth shut.
because at that point Mark was being violent. Cecil had just seen his dad, the only
send
other
me notes,
Viltrumite
pay
they had been
The jury can't send notes.
employed in a GDA to be a problem, and he killed people. And then Mark starts acting out of line.
objection. Whether or not what he thinks, it doesn't matter, because whether or not he has a reason to do the stuff he does, it doesn't matter to whether or not his decision is moral, is morally right.
Last time I checked, this court is not about what's moral. It's what about people actually guilty in terms of
All right,
exactly.
all right.
It's not about morality.
Well, law is based on morality.
Morality. Yeah, but
All
morality
right, I
can
think we're
have
getting away from the point about what morality is. I think it's time about time for closing statements. Does the jury have anything to say to me? Shut your fucking mouth. So, closing statements. I want to just quickly, obviously, defense, prosecutor, go over your points without interrupting each other, addressing the Riamni man, how he hired a torturer, and how he treats and manipulates Mark, and all those allegations against Cecil Stedman. Starting from defense, your final standing. Go ahead.
Well, in terms of how he treats Marks, he only treats Marks at that one point with the sound, right? That's only.
And
thing.
manipulates him throughout the show.
He doesn't manipulate him.
He literally says, "Oh, you already see me like your old man, bro." That's clear manipulation.
That's not manipulation.
I'm just putting the what it was introduced into the fucking file cabinet that I have.
Well, that's I'm debating judge and prosecution at this point. Cecil's just human. His planet actively gets attacked with forces way stronger than anything in the planet. Omni-Man alone killed the strongest heroes on the planet, and then you blame him for making preparations against those type of people. You blame him. Where we know that those preparations work. Those
Riamni men.
Riamni men
Something like that.
helped save people against the Invincible War. So we know they work. So it's not about, oh, he's preparing for something that won't happen. He's preparing for something that's happened 3 times already. And the 4th, they work. Right? And yeah, he manipulates Mark to a certain extent to get his blood, but he's a Viltrumite. And you need information against Viltrumites when it's the continuous thing that keeps attacking the planet where they have nothing against.
You done?
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
All right. So that was the defense closing statement. Prosecution addressed the points that I stated previously. Go ahead.
Again, Cecil Steadman, he employs heroes to do good. The heroes put villains in jail, and then he grabs those villains to continue to also work for him. Every decision that he does is with this idea of having the greater good in mind. So it doesn't matter how many people suffer, how many people are killed. It doesn't matter what the people think, what their opinions are, what they want to do with even their own bodies. No, because everything Cecil Stedman does is for the greater good. So he's allowed to employ criminals instead of having them, rot in jail for murdering people. Now, they're allowed to work for him, to have time off, as long as they build weapons for him. He sees every hero as a weapon. He sees Mark as a weapon. He's just building him up to be a weapon. Rihanna Man couldn't even touch a weak Mark variant.
Couldn't even touch, brother.
That's why they weren't used for the conquest fight, because or when Anissa showed up, and they were already a thing, because realistically they will not be, and all of those bodies were desecrated. Cecil Sandman continues to send heroes to missions where it's likely that they will die because he doesn't see them as people. He doesn't see them as ends. He sees them as means to an end, as tools, as weapons. And he'll always do that for his concept of the greater good, a good that he doesn't know of it yet.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
He just saw it at certain points of stuff that didn't happen. Like he couldn't send Animan to conquest because he used them all in the Invincible War.
All right.
And then as soon as he got heroes, he sent them there.
They were all defeated by one
Oh,
Mark
boy,
variant.
the court. This, bro. So, I think the question that the jury is really asking being asked is, do the means
Justified yet.
justify the end? Justify the end. So, is Cecil Simon guilty first class?
So, Cecil might have had the best intentions to save the planet, and he might have had the right mentality to keep the Earth safe, but the trajectory that he took and the the way that he did it can be seen as immoral with how he treated people under him and how he utilized criminals to do it. However,
That was
However, what was I going to? No, however, the jury actually believes in this world that having a leader without morale in that sense, without caring as much for people's feelings, without thinking too much in that sense, and just having one main goal, which is keep Earth safe, no matter the means to it, is in this world potentially the best kind of leader that you can have, because you won't doubt yourself and you'll go in that one trajectory. Which means if that means utilizing criminals to keep the world safe, he will do so. If it means being a little bit more cautious when it comes to Viltrumites working under him, because he doesn't know if they will turn out like those other Viltrumites that he saw, and always being careful and in preparation for Viltrumites to return. So keeping tabs in Debbie's house and Mark, if that is the best way that he sees to keep the world safe, it is what he's going to do.
So what's your final verdict?
My final verdict is that Cecil Steadman is innocent.
Imagine he threw a
That's
mean.
that's stupid.
It is legit.
Yeah,
All right.
Again, you just use your own personal.
No,
How?
he just said everything that I said.
Well,
which-
I mean, that's how. Regardless, court's done. Let us know if you agree or not, whether Cecil is guilty or not, and who you agree with. Hidden. I hope you enjoyed that. And now we're going to move on to my topic. Okay, so we can kind of just jump into that, which is top fives. The first top five, I have two top fives. The first top five we're going to do on Spider-Man. Obviously, I'm not really going to use Peter Parker or like 616 Spider-Man, right? I think
Spider-Man, but
It's like Spider-Man, but like from different realities, right? And we have to make a top five. So first, because I have more than five, first I'm gonna list them one by one, and you say, "Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be in the top five," right? You can have more than five in that top five, and then take them out. But you just to read out some of them before.
The top
because
five
I-
in terms of what?
of like if you think that persona is like top five Spider-Man personas.
In terms of how much we like him.
Well, it won't be in terms of strength, mate. It's just, do you think that's a top five Spider-Man persona?
I'm also confused.
I don't know how are you confused?
I'm not confused.
No, never mind.
Is, bro, is Thor a top five Avenger? Like, would you put him in your top five Avengers? Like,
Well,
it's-
but in terms of strength or how much you like him?
Are people stupid? Like,
preference, right?
I don't know.
Am I dumb?
I
Am I
honestly don't
dumb?
know.
Did I say strength?
Is it preference?
You
then?
do the same.
I generally don't think.
It just has a character.
like yeah.
No, are you being stupid? Based on what? Is it preference? Is it which one you like the most?
Yeah,
Is it strength?
Preference
Is
is
it
it which one you like the most?
Your
And preference,
preference.
the same thing.
If it was strongest, when I said top five strongest.
No, because for example, I might love fucking Daredevil. I might not put him in the top 5 heroes I'll choose in terms of strength.
But
Or-
did I say strength?
Yeah, but I just asked the question before. You just said top five, so I was like, in terms of what? And you said preference, I was like, okay.
so
Anyway, so,
So that's
again,
like
I
most.
have more than five. So first, we're gonna go
speed.
through them. Don't worry to just get five. Just say yeah, I think it's gonna be up there.
Okay.
All right, just to read out some. So first of all, we have Miles Morales.
That's yes.
Yeah.
That's definitely
Is it agreement?
It's just Spider-Man. Yeah.
Is it because he's black and you don't want him in his top five? So yes,
Yes.
agreement. Next, we have Spider.
Yes to the
We have Spider Gwen.
no,
I think that also goes.
no,
there.
no females.
For
in
now,
it.
for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Alright.
guess. Yeah.
Next, we have Spider Ham.
No.
No.
No, leave him for now.
All right. After Spider Ham, we have Spider Man Noir.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Spider Man 2099,
Yeah.
Which one's that?
the future one.
Yeah.
He's super chud.
I already know which one's going to be, to be fair.
I think
After that, we have Spider Punk.
No.
so. Ooh,
No.
put him there for now.
I don't think he's
I-
gonna
it's
be-
not gonna
don't
make it
think
the top
he's making
five.
it.
No, actually, don't put
Don't
him.
Should
put
I
him.
leave him there or should I cut him
No,
out?
cut him because he's not. We're just gonna leave them there to then go through the whole list again. So no,
yeah, cut him
no,
out.
cut him out.
All right. Next one's Scarlet Spider.
Oh, which one's
The
this
one with
one?
the bull cut off hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben Riley.
Yeah.
Put him top 5.
All right. Next, we have Silk.
I'm gonna
fuck
have to ask again because I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
White,
don't
it's
think
like
it-
this woman in white suits.
No,
Their
woman.
spider things make them eat each other.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
no.
don't think so.
All right. Next, we have Superior Spider-Man.
He's very cool, to be
Yeah.
fair.
Put him up there for
This is
now.
when Doc Ock is in his membrane.
He uses guns.
Oh, I've never
Again,
really
but
seen
that's
this.
not really a variant of Spider-Man.
Good thing you're not.
That's what Doc Ock.
He used guns.
It's
Yeah,
like
but-
different versions
Really?
of Spider-Man.
Like he
There's
killed
like the Doc Ock
Sure,
inside.
sure,
That's
yeah,
what-
yeah,
I remember from like
No,
seeing,
he uses guns once.
I remember from seeing comics like him as
So he uses guns.
No, he
No.
picked up a criminal's gun and
Yeah.
shot him in the head.
So he used the gun.
No.
Didn't shoot him in the head.
He thought of doing it.
So he still used it.
You use the gun once.
So technically
yeah.
I was
no,
like,
no, it wouldn't be
congrats.
top 5.
It'll
Shut
be
up.
for me. I
Yeah,
think so.
Wait, what?
it goes up for now. Yeah.
But we're saying goes up, but you know for a fact it's not going to be in the top 5.
you
huh?
know?
But we can
You
leave
know,
for
but
now.
it's our
We can leave
opinion.
him
We
for
can
now.
just go back over.
You know.
Next one, Penny Parker.
No.
After the game, the Marvel Hours.
And finally, you have Ultimate Spider-Man from the Ultimate Run. Very similar
No,
to, Penny,
no.
to Peter Parker, to be fair.
Which is...
It's from the Ultimate comic run.
No.
I would have put him personally in my top
That's
5.
grown up, innit?
Would you put symbiote?
No, he's a kid.
Would
He's
you put
15.
symbiote
And he died, I
Spider-Man
think.
Yeah, I'll
as
put-
a variant,
Huh?
or no?
What?
Would you
Symbiote
put-
Spider-Man.
Would you put symbiote Spider-Man in this list? Him with a black suit.
No.
No?
Because that's like pretty much just Peter, just alternated by the symbiote.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just Ultimate. It's
Okay,
like he's
so-
straight
So
up
go
15-year-old.
over the ones we picked
Yeah, go
because
over
we don't have much
So you
camera
took
time.
out Ultimate Spider-Man. All right. I would have put Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh wait, is it Ultimate with a new run?
No. It's when he's a
When
kid.
okay, never mind. Then.
Oh, Goblin.
And when Combat's like a huge monster.
And
Yeah.
kills him.
Yeah.
Well, that's the Miles Morales one. Yeah, no.
I really like that run, so I'll probably put it in my top
How many
5.
we have?
But right now you have Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man Noir, 2090, and Spider-Man 2099, Scarlet Spider, and Superior Spider-Man.
I'll put Ultimate over Scarlet Spider, I can't lie.
What does Ultimate look like? Because that's something I've ever seen.
It's normal Spider-Man.
I think we can lock in the top 4.
Scarlet Spider?
I
That's
think,
Ben Riley.
I think the top 4 is.
That didn't help you, did it?
no, I know exactly what it is.
I
No.
think the top 4 is Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen, 2099, and Noir. Now the order we can talk about it, but I think those are.
Oh, okay.
I think those are the most iconic. The fifth one we can discuss
I think it's Ultimate.
over Superior Spider-Man. With
Superior
Doc Ock.
Spider-Man is cool, but Ultimate is like he's Spider-Man.
Where do you know? What are you saying there? Where do you think Ultimate is good from?
What about
I saw
Mobius
the comic
Spider-Man?
where he dies to Green Goblin.
I know, like that's, but that,
Mobius
is that
Spider-Man.
it? Is that why you're putting him?
Well, the
I
only
didn't
thing
know
I know
that
from
it-
Superior is like the
because
comic where
his
he-
costume is pretty much is very similar,
Yeah, but that's the only reason. That's the only reason.
and his story, even his story is also
Superior
similar.
has a better suit up there, I guess, because it's
And
black.
he has also better concept. Like Ben Riley is a whole clone saga, so I think those two are
In terms of
better
concept.
than the Ultimate.
Well, top 5 I think is going to be Miles Morales. It's going to be the Ben Riley. Is that his name?
Scarlet Spider.
So, yeah. It's going to be Noir. It's going to be the future. So those 4 I think
and
are going to be...
Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
So you're
so
taking out
that's-
Superior Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I would.
Ben Riley just doesn't like. It's the whole clone thing. I get that. But
And
he's
the-
actually.
and his suit is iconic.
But I
and
kinda don't like
he,
him
wa-
at all.
he was so iconic. He just became his own
Yeah, but I
character.
kind of don't like him because he's kind of a dickhead.
Yeah.
Because when Peter's in there, he fucks with and ruins all his relationships.
Really?
Well, that was like back then, but yeah. But like his suit is so iconic, so I think Scarlet Spider is 5th
I guess.
because also he then
Okay.
becomes. There's like another guy called Kane. He also becomes Scarlet Spider. So yeah, he's 5th, and then the top 4.
It's the ones we said.
My,
Noir.
yeah, it's the ones we said. Miles is 1, I think. 2099, I think is 2.
Oh, I disagree. I'll put...
2099 is not even like he doesn't even have spider powers though.
But he's like very cool. Like he's the coolest.
Wait, that's not for Spider Powers.
Like he was so popular, he made the 2099
He's a vampire.
like a comic run
Oh, I
a
didn't know
thing
that.
Yeah.
because he was that popular.
Well, I would have Ultimate Spider-Man here.
Okay, we're not asking what you would have. So to me, I think Miles 2099, Spider-Gwen, Noir, and Scarlet Spider.
I disagree with that.
How so?
I actually agree.
I'll put
Because she's a woman, so you're putting her
Noir
bottom.
would be above Gwen.
How?
She's just a cooler Spider-Man.
How? No,
be fair,
I'm actually.
She is
asking.
just kind of like her whole thing. She's just like
She's just
Female Spider-Man.
female Spider-Man. That's it.
Well, to be fair, I'm kind of biased because of the film.
Spider-Man Noir is literally Peter Parker,
he
but
uses guns.
He's not even Peter Parker.
He
uses guns.
Isn't he Ben?
oh yeah, he's Ben
Yeah,
Parker.
and
And
Spider-Man,
he uses guns.
Spider-Man
Shit,
Noir is in the past. Is in a lot more of a stealth Spider-Man. He uses
But
guns.
the game.
That's because of the
That's
game.
the game.
Yeah.
He uses guns. He's a lot cooler than Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, he is right. Spider-Gwen is still like I like her suit, and like I'm
But
very
like,
proud of
like
the
she
film.
has more story to her, like the whole thing about Peter becoming the lizard, and
Yeah.
her like having to watch him die.
No, but
And
Spider-
like, and
No,
like,
but you don't like the wizard.
But Spider-Man Noir was Aunt May, so it's like I just don't know. Who did he lose?
You know, Spider-Man Noir is
Spider-Man
Peter's
is
dad.
Ben Parker. It's Peter's dad.
So
No,
who,
it's
Peter's uncle.
Peter's
Peter's
uncle.
so who did he lose?
Peter's dad is still dead, I think.
Did he lose Peter Parker?
I think he must have lost
He
someone.
was someone.
I think it was Peter.
I know.
So yeah, he lost his nephew.
Yeah, everyone loses someone. That's the point of Spider-Man.
Miles
Are we agreeing
I
that
kind of prefer the theme of black and white though.
yeah.
over Spider-Gwen?
Yeah.
She has a different power
Oh, but
set.
she's fit though.
What the fuck else does she have?
Oh no, Miles can go in. I'm pretty sure she can do something else.
No.
Yeah, stick to Wolverine.
Not from what I've seen.
Yeah,
Noir might be
not
above
in the
it.
movies.
Yeah.
Noir might be
You
above
think
it.
so?
Yeah.
I kind of prefer I like the long trench coat.
Actually, Spider-Gwen
and
does
the,
have a power that the others don't. She can get impregnated. And
Yeah,
that's a power.
true.
like the trench
Because
coat.
That's
it's gotta be female.
Yeah.
absolutely powerful.
Like and then the hat.
She has
I kinda
monthly
fuck with that.
periods.
It's a vibe.
29 second, Miles first, and then what do you think? Noir is third, and
Yeah.
Gwen is fourth.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Scarlet fifth.
And then Scarlet Spider. If I was to add symbiote Spider-Man, would this West change?
Yes.
Would it go top 5?
Symbiote would be one for me.
No, not over Miles.
For me, it would. I quite like that kind of like.
It would.
I quite like that kind of like.
How much is there on symbiote? Like
Yeah.
story, like
But it's just symbiote Peter.
Which
Like,
no, it's like it's Peter having. It's almost like the same line that the Punisher goes through. It's Peter having to realize where that line is, and him getting pushed to that side where he's now.
it is nothing
that is
like
not-
what Punisher
I thought you were gonna say what I was gonna say because I love the storyline of him realizing that he doesn't need the symbiote to beat Spider-Man because it's not the
Yeah.
suit
He
that
gives
makes
it the
Spider-
suit.
Yeah.
I can't believe, but this literally happens in no
That
time.
is an
Spider-Man,
iconic, and it made one of the most popular Spider-Man villains afterwards.
And I love the black
But
and
like,
white.
I don't know, like Miles is his own character, like on the same level as Peter in terms of like how good of a character it is.
Yeah, but if we're talking about preference alone,
Yeah.
So,
Symbiote Spider-Man.
to me, I would still put Miles above it. But
No, I'll
Miles would be second.
Yeah.
for me. But,
and Gwen would be out of here.
Well, yeah, my list.
now Gwen will still be above Scarlet Spider.
I think my list would be a little bit different to you guys. But overall, I think I
I
agree
mean,
with
also
most
no
of
one
what this
else.
stuff you
Yeah,
guys.
true.
What would be your list?
No one asked you.
Thank you,
You chug.
Thank you.
What would be your list?
Well, I'll have Ultimate
Don't care.
Spider-Man.
Let's go. What would be your list? What would be your
What are you
list?
gonna say? You don't care?
No,
again?
bro.
No, I would realistically. You go on, say it. I know what you would say.
No,
I'll
slip is quick.
No, I would have Ultimate Spider-Man here. I did really enjoy the run, and I can see that Tasm did take a lot of inspiration from those movies, from that comic run, and I think that's one of the better comic Spider-Man runs. So I would probably have him up there.
Do you have an honorable mention that you did?
Then my dad was not an honorable mention of Spider-Man, and you don't have to fucking knock my mic off. Fucking hell.
No, if you could have like an extra pick, who would you choose?
What is
He's setting
Oh,
it up.
he said no one cares.
Say it.
All right.
No,
okay.
that's
How about
good. I was
you?
actually-
My honorable mention is these nuts on your forehead.
Okay.
All right. So that was the Spider-Man run. Next, top 5 animals. Well, obviously, they're not.
I thought you were joking.
No, they're animals, but
superhero
superhero
animals.
So again,
Okay,
big
yeah.
list. You guys kind of
Yeah.
win them out. All right.
How
So
many
first,
Oh, we did a bracket on
no,
it.
first we have Devil Dinosaur. He's a huge dinosaur.
That's not.
That-
Devil dinosaur.
He's gonna be one of the
Rivals.
future. Yeah.
Oh, that
No?
dinosaur.
All right.
No cool.
All right. So okay. Next, Jeff the Land Shark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that goes up there, especially after.
All right.
Rivals.
Marvel Rivals.
Next, Drax. No, Rocky Raccoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, absolutely. Next, we have Cosmo the Space Dog.
No,
That's what the random raccoon sounds
no,
like.
we haven't seen much of him. Bro.
Who's it in Guardians speaking Russian
Put
with the
him
fucking arrow guy?
Put him up there for now.
All right. Does everyone agree?
Not really. Venom.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we have Howard the Duck.
I think Cosmo's more interesting than Howard the Duck.
Nah,
Howard the Duck is sick. He
I
smokes and
disagree.
shoots
He smokes
people.
and
Yeah.
he's a duck that smokes and
And he
holds
wears a
guns.
suit.
yeah, put Howard Duck up there.
It needs
Yeah.
two
Yeah.
ingredients. Howard the Duck, okay. Next, we have Goose the Cat.
Like on this one, looks a lot are gonna matter. BB.
Goose the Cat. Guys.
No.
Nah,
It's Captain Marvel's cat.
no, but the goose, bro.
Okay.
But the goose.
Next, we have Alligator Loki.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is because I didn't see second season.
It was in the first
Was
one.
Like when he goes into like
You
he gets
don't judge.
swallowed by the behemoth and he goes into the other one with all the Lokis, with the old Loki.
Yeah.
There's a crocodile there.
I can't remember. Oh, yeah,
With a
There's a
horn.
kiddie pool
Yeah,
with a
give the
crocodile.
kiddie
with
pool.
horns.
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, fair. It's just a crocodile
No,
with
you
Loki
can't.
horns.
No?
No.
All right. Ooh, okay. He really doesn't like Alligator Loki, bro. What did he do? By your girl, bro. Next we have Throg.
Yeah, no.
No? Throg.
Well,
No.
I like the design, but I just don't know
I,
much
funny,
about
like,
but no.
I like how he rolls
No.
off the tongue.
No.
Throg.
Put him up there for now. For now?
No!
It's
For now,
we
for
get
now.
up there
Put
for
it, put it up.
Well, I
Why
like
did
the
you see Frog?
No, but I like the design. Look,
just
one of
bring
this
it-
stuff I haven't
just
seen much
bring
of
it up,
them.
just
But I
bring it
like the design.
You've seen
of
more of all the characters we said. Go
We're
up
keeping
there.
Throg.
Yeah, keep throwing.
Keep it throwing.
I think it's top
So,
one.
Joe.
Next we have Lockjaw.
Who's
Which is
that?
he's
Oh,
a mutate.
no.
He's like a fat dog with like a little thing he can read
He's
mind
an
shit.
inhuman.
Yeah.
Doesn't he teleport?
No, can't he also have like telekinesis or some shit?
No, he's
He floats.
He's
doesn't he?
he's
He's like, yeah, no, I prefer Cosmos.
No, no, no.
Alright, so Lockjaw's going. Okay.
Fuck Lockjaw.
Next we have Dexstar.
No.
Who's that?
No.
The
The
Red
Green
Lantern
Lantern cat.
Red
Lantern, I mean.
No.
No.
For example,
Really? That's my top 5. Dexstar. Absolutely.
Well, no, actually, his backstory is kind of.
I don't know anything about him.
Yeah,
though.
but I don't know.
His
I
owners
still,
like beat him and threw him on road, and he got so angry that he got a red ring.
Yeah, put him.
all of
put
these
him.
other characters.
Yeah,
Nah, I prefer the designs. He's just a cat that's red, bro.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But I would have.
For example, do you consider King Shark, Croc, all those as animals or no?
not on my list?
So you're not gonna use them.
They're too big.
Okay, fair.
So Dexstar really that would be
I
my
don't
top
think
5.
so. Put him up there for now.
Oh,
Put him
okay.
up there for now. Yeah.
Put him up there.
Next, the final one, we have Crypto the Superdog.
That's definitely up there. Yeah.
No,
No one cares.
Okay, but if that's the case,
but
we've
that's not
got
above Throg.
no.
No, Crypto is just a white dog with a Superman cape.
I can't
In terms of design alone.
We're not doing design
I
alone.
can't-
It was this the
No,
best
design matters. Design matters.
I'm not saying it doesn't, but he's like design alone.
First of all, Lockjaw. The only thing I know from fucking
No,
Marvel
yeah,
superhero
about
is Lego, bro.
This is just like who do you think is like the best looking, the cutest,
But-
like the best animal superhero?
So
Because a lot of
it's
these
just
don't have-
design.
Not just design, but a lot of these don't actually have like extensive.
But
backstories.
surely we're gonna have to choose
So-
a dog. So it's either gonna be this.
Anyway, I'll run through the ones you've kept.
see
just so
the
you guys
Crypto or
You
Snoop
still
Dogg.
have Jeff the Land Shark. You have Rocket the Raccoon.
Where's Snoop Dogg at?
You have Cosmo the Space Dog, Howard the Duck, Throg, Dexstar, and Crypto.
I think Throg's
Throg
top
is not
5.
okay,
Yeah.
he's just
Yeah.
rage baiting.
No, I think Throg's
Are we
like 5.
serious?
I like the design.
Of what?
Throg.
Why? Okay, why?
it's a frog with
It's a
No,
frog with a
why?
hammer.
Why?
And a little hat.
That's
It's like Princess the Frog, the frog, Princess the Frog, but with a fucking hammer, bro.
He also has the suit, doesn't he?
Yeah, the Thor
the
suit.
Thor suit.
It's kind of like his ultimate suit, to be fair.
Yeah, I can.
I'll put him
Yeah,
5.
with the
Thor
circles.
as a frog.
Throg. And I think we can put.
That's so
You
sorry.
have 7 right now.
I think we can put one of the dogs up there, but we got to choose between Crypto or Snoop Dogg.
what's the other
Whatever his
Cosmo,
name
the
is.
space
Or
dog?
Cosmo.
Both are better than
Crypto's
Throg.
better than Cosmo. Crypto's better than. Cosmo is like a space dog.
Okay.
So I'll put Cosmo
I
and
don't
getting
get
rid of
it. I
Crypto.
honestly don't get what's happening.
I don't think both should be up there. 2 dogs too much.
Let's go through it.
So you have Jeff the Land Shark. You have Rocket
we
Raccoon.
can take away Jeff. He's just a small little sharp boy.
I will take away Jeff, to be honest.
Go through them again.
You have to take away 2, right?
Uh-huh.
You have Jeff the Land Shark, Rocket Raccoon, Cosmo the Space Dog, Howard the Duck, Throg, Dexstar, and Crypto.
You know how the duck can go.
Well,
he
who's
just
next
wears a
again,
suit.
sorry?
It's
I
the
think-
Red Lantern.
I think
Oh.
Howard the Duck and Throg goes.
Howard the duck can go.
No. Don't kick Howard the Duck,
He's
bro.
a child.
He is. Mate, no.
Yeah, he's a Chad, but like his design's very simple.
And there's really nothing to his character.
No, I just remember this panel. They're about to fight somewhere. Just him popping a cigarette in his mouth.
With a gun.
yeah, but his design is very simple.
That's
He's
also
just a duck.
Hitmonkey's a better character than Howard the Duck.
For sure.
Yes, he is.
But so we're taking away Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
No, I disagree
and
with
Throg.
that.
No,
No,
bro,
Throg's saying.
the design of Throg is good.
Okay, I'm not saying he has an okay design.
I think
Thor as a frog. But what to that
Superman is a
character?
dog.
Say again. Thor's what?
Superman is a dog, brother.
True.
yeah.
That's kind of what Crypto is.
Crypto's suit compared to like with
No,
frogs is
no,
Throg's
but
better.
frog is literally a frog, like that's like standing up, holding a hammer.
Yes.
Crypto is an actual dog, but Kryptonian.
No, with a cape.
yeah,
So this is a frog, this is a Thor.
yeah.
I don't get your point.
And a cat with a ring.
I don't know.
yeah, to be fair, it's just a cat that has
And a
ring on
crocodile with a hat. What were we on about?
No, the alligator Loki's gone there.
Oh,
Right,
is
bro.
Frog is in
alpha.
the same level as Alligator Loki.
No,
it.
it's
No,
not.
Throg has a full suit. Alligator Loki was an alligator with 2 horns.
And he has a cape.
Throg does have a cape.
Throg
Yeah.
has a cape, yeah.
I know, Alligator Loki
I
also has a
think
cape.
2 dogs is too much. We gotta just choose one.
Well, we have 6 right now. then.
People are just
Yeah.
rage baiting.
Jeff the Land Shark, Rocket,
I'm not
Cosmo,
just saying
Throg.
this. I genuinely think
I also do
You
think.
think Frog is a better character than...
design.
Is a better animal superhero.
Is this solely on
Now,
design?
this is top 5 best animal superhero.
So it's both things, right?
Sure.
And we take in consideration everything.
No,
because
but-
you're saying solely on design, Frog is better than the design and the character of all the other ones.
I don't know much about Throg
Yeah.
as a character. Just like I didn't know much about Lockjaw.
No, you also don't know much
But-
about Crypto,
but-
bro.
But I don't know. Like
what is
film.
Crypto's backstory?
I'm going off the film.
Yeah, I know him messing around with Superman. Yeah,
Yeah.
But like, he was acting like a dog. Like, it's not like he has an extensive backstory.
Yeah, that's why I'm going.
None
off
of these
more-
do. They're fighting animals.
That's why I'm more going
No,
off
and
like
I
design.
also think the top 5 is gonna look better if we don't have repeated animals. So I do think that just one dog
I mean,
would be
it's fine if
better.
you
There is nothing...
It's fine if you have 2 dogs. You can have all dogs.
I can have my
the thing is, I
opinion,
don't
but-
like for example, I prefer Cosmos' story more than I prefer Crypto's.
We don't know much about Crypto.
what's
He's just a
Cosmo's
dog that
story?
Then she got
flies.
sent to space and was left there. Wasn't that the whole?
Yeah.
I mean,
and then she has telekinesis and she speaks Russian.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
What
Dog.
does Crypto speak? Dog.
Well,
Does he even speak English, bro?
Rocket's definitely number one.
Rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Himself.
Yeah.
All right. You just have to take one out, and then you can
I
rush
think-
it.
Wait, do we have still Dexter here?
You have Dexter.
No,
yeah.
I say keep keep
Bun
Dexter,
Dexter.
bro.
I'll keep Dexter for
Keep
Jeff.
Dexter because again, it's
Maybe keep Dexter. What, kick Jeff?
no keep.
No.
Also keep. I say keep Crypto.
That's
Crypto the
stupid.
super dog. I'll kick Jeff.
No, Jeff says.
Crypto Super Dog is he's also just so popular. He's
I
just
think,
like he's
all,
Superman's
I think
pet.
all of these are like more
he's not-
interesting.
he's not even
I
Superman's
can't
pet.
believe we're
Yes.
having Frog over all
I
these
think
characters.
first of all, I
It's
think
actually-
Throg is more interesting than Jeff.
I think Throg might go
How?
higher than
How?
Rocket.
I think he looks sick.
He looks
the idea of a
cooler.
frog as a Thor is a funny idea.
Then a walking shark.
Then a walking shark. Yo, that's King Shark, bro.
It literally isn't.
Is King Shark not a walking shark?
No,
Like
King
Jeff-
Shark is a giant shark
Walking
humanoid.
shark. That walks? Does he walk?
Jeff is just a shark with wings.
And what is Frog?
a frog
with
a
a Thor suit and a
hammer. I'll keep Throg in my top 5.
I mean,
So we
then-
have to take someone out.
But Crypto is just a Superman dog.
No, I think Crypto, because of how iconic he is.
yeah, but we're going on what's popular for that, which we can.
Yeah, no,
I'm
we're
not
going
going
on
on what's
it.
but
popular.
I think Crypto is it's literally just a dog with a cape. That's it.
With
It
power.
literally isn't.
He
It
flies and
literally
shoots lasers
isn't.
from his eyes.
Exactly.
No,
Bro. That's
he's
a sick dog, bro.
No, but for example, Cosmo at least has a helmet.
I'm not saying
Has like at least has a.
you know you can keep both dogs.
Cosmo, but I don't. I think 2 dogs too much.
But that's not how it works.
I think Cosmo has.
Actually, yeah, I think I prefer Cosmos and Cryptos over Jeff.
I'll take out
The only
Jeff
thing I'm
Nice.
going Jeff is Marvel Rivals, and like the design's good.
Like
but-
his whole thing with Deadpool. That is Deadpool's pet.
And
he
Thor-
goes on
and
like a
Thor-
race
Thor-
with
Frog
him.
is a Thor,
And he goes
bro.
with Kate Bishop as
The
well.
God of Thunder is a frog.
yeah, but
I mean-
I prefer Cryptos.
I think I'll kick Crypto.
Well, we have to get in agreement of who we're kicking out.
I say we kick Jeff.
I think Jeff's better than Crypto.
I disagree. Bro, Crypto shoots lasers out of his eyes. What are we
Yeah.
talking
But
about?
Jeff-
He's only saying that because he didn't like Superman.
But Jeff's cute.
What?
He's only saying
Crypto's
that because
cute.
Oh, him.
and then part of it is
I
just rage with
prefer
me.
dogs over sharks.
Or if you could have a cute shark as a
What are we
pet.
talking
you
about? They're both cute. They're both animals, bro. We have to reach an agreement of what we're taking
Well,
out.
I say we kick Jeff.
I say we kick Crypto.
I say okay, Frog.
Okay.
Okay, Throg is
reach
not
an
leaving
agreement.
this.
Yeah, Throg's staying. Throg's top 1.
Yeah.
No, Throg is not top 1, but we're not kicking.
We'll
No,
rank them after. You guys
Yeah.
just have 6.
Wait, do you remember what Throg looks like?
I do. That's all he has.
No, he's the God of Thunder. As a frog.
As a frog.
He's worthy. How many frogs do you know that are worthy of
Bro,
wielding
that's
the
such a
powers
cool
of Thor?
concept. A frog being
Yeah,
worthy
sure,
of the power of Thor.
Jeff.
No,
How?
it's Thor turning into a frog.
Yeah, all of the,
By Loki.
Crypto is a dog that has Superman's powers. Like,
Is Crypto Superman turning into a dog? No. It's his own character.
frog is a...
Frog, it was a spoof on like, what if Loki turned Thor into a frog?
What if a frog was worthy of the hammer?
No, a frog is a worthy.
Yeah, it became-
Thor is worthy, and he got turned into a frog.
It becomes the frog.
Yeah, kick Jeff out. Kick Jeff out.
I would kick Jeff out. All right, I do agree with that.
I just
All right.
prefer the Throg's design over
So,
one of these.
and I think it's just,
and that beats any
I
character.
think it's a better
No,
idea.
that weighs, though.
I think Throg is a better idea than Jeff the Land Shark. Anyway, now you guys have 5, so you can actually just rank it. You have Rocket Raccoon, Cosmo, Throg, Dexter, and
The
Crypto.
Rocket Raccoon's
I'll
first.
put Rocket.
This is just rage face.
I'm not rage bait.
I'm not actually.
No, because Frog is a better character than Dexter or than
Mate,
Cosmo.
I don't know that Dexter's backstory is just a cat that got beat and got the Red Lantern ring.
That's more than what Frog ever had.
It's just more. I find the
We're
story
just talking
where-
about what's more interesting.
where Thor got changed into a frog more interesting and more entertaining
And wielding
than
the
just a
owner.
cat with a Red Lantern ring.
I actually don't know. Are you actually being honest?
Bro,
Look at that shit, bro.
That looks sick!
It is
Oh,
legit
just on
just
my
rage
phone.
bait. It is legit just rage
Um,
bait. I mean, you guys do the list.
no, you're obviously
I'm
fighting.
not, the
No,
thing is,
because
Go
I'm not,
over
but
them
I'm
again.
Not, I'm not just saying this just to rage
we're
bait.
not joking, mate. We're actually.
yeah,
being,
no, you have to be because you should try to argue that Frog goes at any other place besides 5th place in this list.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
Go through them
Rocket,
again.
Cosmo, Throg, Dexter, and Crypto.
So output Rocket, Throg, Cosmo.
There's no way you put Throg second.
No, I'm telling you, this
Because
is
at this
a
point, it's
joke.
not just
a
about
joke.
how they look. You also have to weigh in about how like their story. and
Just,
stuff.
it's
Rocket.
like, oh, it would be so funny if we put this higher up. It just stops being
It's not
a
that.
true.
Okay,
But
so-
I'm
okay.
telling you, I'm not
Like,
doing that. How many times do I need to tell you
like
that, bro?
realistically, I'll put Rocket, I'll put Cosmo, I'll put Throg, I'll put Crypto, and then I'll put Dex.
Yeah, because Frog is a
Dexter
better
can go
character
at the
than
end.
Crypto.
Huh?
Dexter's 5th. Dexter's 5th.
No, I
Yeah.
think Dexter is better than fucking Frog.
No.
Well, you think everything's better than Throg.
But for
You
example-
said it yourself. Dexter has a backstory. That's interesting.
But his design's not all that crazy. It's a cat with a green red lantern ring.
I do think that I think Cosmo will be towards the war ends.
No, I
personally.
think Cosmo's better than Crypto.
Like
for example, I think Crypto second.
Cosmo and Crypto are basically the same thing. At least Cosmo has a suit.
No,
They're not
not.
basically
They're
the
just
same
both
thing.
dogs.
They're just both dogs, bro.
Don't both of them fly?
No.
No, one can kind of levitate with using telekinesis. The other one can actually
Yeah,
fly.
but for
So
example,
far.
I would say, for example, I prefer Throg's design over Dexter's. But Dexter sure has a better story, but like no, it's not significant enough for me to prefer it.
So
I
how
prefer
we?
Cosmo actually having a suit and a helmet than Crypto just
I
having a
say
cape.
Rocket, then
Cosmo.
Rocket, then either Cosmo or Crypto second and third, and then Throg and then Dexter.
I'll put Throg over the Crypto.
No,
Again,
I don't know why you're hitting on Crypto so much.
like
Crypto's third. Cosmo's second.
what is Crypto? Maybe I just don't know the story. What does Crypto have to it?
You've seen the movie. You know what Crypto has to it.
Okay, so he's a dog.
He's like the super dog.
Flies. He has fucking laser beams.
Okay.
He has super strength.
Like, I would say that, for example, in terms of design and stories, Dex has a better backstory from what you've said. Cosmo has a better backstory. If Crypto's just a dog that's super...
Continue. What's the other character that you put above Crypto
Throg.
that has a better backstory?
Frog.
Yeah.
A frog,
the
a
frog
frog with
that
a
wheels
hammer.
beyond there.
A frog with a hammer that is worthy.
It's not a frog. It's four.
No,
as a frog.
Is it
Well,
okay?
is it-
as a frog, so it is a frog.
It is
You
a
don't
frog.
want to say it wasn't a frog, bro.
Is it a frog? Is it worthy? Does it have a hammer?
It's frog worthy. That is the frog as Thor, bro.
It's a worthy frog.
All right, so the final is Rocket Raccoon, Cosmo the Space Dog, Crypto the Super Dog, Throg, Dexter.
Dexter.
I don't agree, but yeah, sure.
I mean, I guess.
Do you agree with that list?
Yeah, like I
Don't you think that, for example,
You're hating on Crypto too much.
am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the actual backstory of Crypto? Does
It's
he
not
have a-
all about backstory.
No, it's all about backstories.
Okay, so
Throg doesn't really have a
so
backstory.
the backstory shit, the design is shit because it's just a
No,
dog with
design
a
is
cape.
simpler, but doesn't mean it's shit.
Yeah, but Cosmo's design is simple, but it's a,
But it's also
dog
what
in
he
an astronaut
started.
suit.
But it's also why he started.
Because
no, Cosmo's second.
like for example, Throg doesn't have real relationships with anyone, but Crypto has relationships with Superman. And I really like their relationship.
Okay, sure.
All right, so the final list agreed by everyone here.
And for example,
Rocket
Cosmo
Raccoon,
is second because of his relationship with Guardians and like the Guardians appearance.
Rocket Raccoon, Cosmo Space Dog, Crypto Super Dog, Throg, and Dexter. If you were to change some of these to put any others.
Frog wouldn't be here.
And what would you switch?
Jeff would be here.
Yeah, Jeff from Marvel Rivals, computer by has a better shark with legs. It's
It's,
better than
it's not
Throg.
just it's not just from Marvel Rivals. But
You're-
yeah,
you
Yeah,
remember-
you're an avid Jeff comic reader.
You remember
bro.
this guy likes simple
You
stuff.
did not
bro.
know Jeff before fucking Marvel
I
Rivals.
did. I did now.
Avid fucking Jeff lover, bro.
Bro, Jeff has been
I forgot
like
you wrote Jeff. You're the creator. You're
Right.
Don McKinsey.
Jeff has
missed
been like one of the biggest pets in Marvel
Marine
because
biology, bro.
he was Deadpool's sidekick, and then it was after that it was Hawkeye, like Kate Bishop's sidekick, in her run.
Yeah,
It's been
because
a
you
thing.
love the Kate Bishop run.
I'm not saying what
So,
I love her.
being
Like,
a
I said,
Kate Bishop fan
he
over
asked
here.
if I knew the character before Marvel
Yeah,
Rivals. I was like, yes, I did.
Is that the only thing you do? You just switch Throg for...
Yeah, and I wouldn't put Jeff high up. I'll put Jeff and Daxter will be 4 or 5th.
Oh, so you agree with Dex being
Do you agree with the top three?
Yeah, I do.
Do you think Cosmo's above
I'd
Crypto?
put Crypto second, Cosmo third.
So you don't agree with the top three.
Not the way they're positioned, but
All right, fair enough. But unfortunately, Throg did make it into the top 5, so this shit doesn't matter. I hope you guys do enjoy that. Obviously, if you agree or disagree with the Throg pick, do let us know down below. If it's throbbing, it's throgging. You know what I'm saying? I do hope you guys did enjoy the episode. Do subscribe if you got to this point, and we'll see you next episode, which is Friday, for a review. See you then.